Have a good day at school. Right. See you guys later. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello. That's a funny concoction of pyjamas. Look at your toes. They still look beautiful.
And they still look shiny.
Wow. It's because you let them dry really well, isn't it?
It's tall as you up here.
You are. You slept beautifully.
My eyes are foggy.
Yeah, that's a lovely phrase. Your eyes are foggy. I know the feeling. Well, Dorothy, my hair looks shocking this morning. I haven't brushed it yet. Dorothy and I have been talking about Minnie Mouse and the fact that she goes around all the different parks in Disney World and quite often dresses up in different clothes. So we are going to have a look on YouTube. There I am. We are going to have a look on YouTube and see if we can find some videos of her wearing different clothes, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
She's a messy thing. Don't dip your hair in your Weetabix, sweetheart. This is Animal Kingdom.
Hi guys! I like your safari outfits.
See, she's dressed up like she's going to look at the animals. Doesn't she look lovely?
Yeah! Or do they draw something?
They write their name. We can take a book if you like and get all the different characters to write their names in it.
Yeah.
Would you like that?
Diamond Pearl has finally stopped working.
Has it? Do you know what though, Albert? I think we've had that game since Luke was little.
And I just restarted the game and it just froze even before I saved.
It's really frustrating. We're looking at Minnie Mouse and the different things that she wears. Oh, there's her in pink. That's pink, isn't it?
That's a princess.
Yeah, like this, look.
Sponsored by Mouse Can Travel and I Travel. They
What's the matter now?
especially at Walt Disney World since 1998. Ensured far and wide to gather Disney pals from all over to star in our royal
Minnie's a princess.
Yes.
several sets of friends.
Minnie's a princess.
Not too long. And,
Why do they
we
have
actually
such
invite
tiny
them,
things that are so expensive?
Oh, Albert, do stop complaining, darling. You've got more than most people put together, sweetheart. Are you going to give me a quick cuddle or are you still grumpy?
I'm not grumpy.
I understand you feeling disappointed, I do. Sometimes you have to think about the things you have got and not the things you haven't. Okay? Oh. Do you know, this is why I don't like trying to make you feel better, because it doesn't work. You have a cuddle and then it seems to encourage you to be all grumpy again. You just roll around on the floor and see if that makes the game work. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer will be. Do you remember a while back we started a collection for junk modelling stuff for the summer holidays?
Yes.
It's gotten quite big.
Yes. More like very big.
So careful because it'll all fall down. So there's all of that
And that.
and all of that. We're going to make some epic things. Epic stuff. What do you think you'll make?
Maybe a model of a roller coaster.
Oh my gosh, we could make Cinderella's castle.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great idea. I hadn't thought about doing a Disney themed one. What a clever idea. Let's push that back so that it doesn't all fall out. There we go.
Or we could make a giant marble.
A giant marble.
Yeah. A giant marble.
I don't quite know how that would work. But that's one day out of the first sort of few weeks of the holiday sorted. I haven't really arranged anything else and I don't quite know what to do. Our Legoland passes run out here.
Already?
No, not yet. So we could do some Legoland days, but I kind of enjoy going with Paul. I was thinking, Albert, of booking you and Dorothy into some play groups, into some play classes. So it would be a bit like school, but there'd be no work. It would all be fun.
Yay.
I think it's called Kusa Kids. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Hello, my name's Kusa and I'm a kid.
I have to find out what Kusa Kids stands for. We need to look it up, don't we? Kids out of school.
For a day.
And then there's an A on the end, so I need to find out what the A stands for. I'm guessing. But it's a local play scheme, a very well run play scheme that I think you'll enjoy it, you and Dorothy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tallulah does a lot of this stuff, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does, yeah.
I don't
And lots
think
of
she'd do
kids whose mums have to work do this all the time as well. They do it all the way through the summer holidays. You're quite lucky because, or unlucky, depending on how you feel, because I'm around most of the time. But I think it would be good. I think it would be good for me. And I think it would be good for Albert and Dorothy to try something new. And I think it would be good for the teenagers because it means that I can go out and do stuff with them. Well, movies is one of them. I wonder whether I'd take Flick to Legoland and she and I go on all the really fast rides. Luke is apparently taking the kids to school, although we just need to get a wriggle on. And I've got an hour or so's work to do, and then I'm pootling off to see a very dear friend whom I haven't seen for a while. And that'll be a nice day, I think. Give us a kiss, gorgeous. Mwah.
No, you're gorgeous.
Oh, what kind thing to say? Well, I've just sent Albert off to school with Luke, but he's not quite himself. He's a bit tearful. We've had a few mini temper tantrums, nothing massive, but just a few sulks, which again is not really his style. I would guess his temperature is slightly raised. I've given him some some Calpol. He's adamant he wants to go. Personally, it wouldn't have bothered me if he'd decided to stay here because he is never ever ill, ever. So on the rare occasion when he is, I tend to think he really does need to rest. But he was adamant he wanted to go. So it remains to be seen whether I get a phone call or not, I suppose. Poor little sausage. Well, it's an absolutely stunning day. I'm walking backwards because of the light, but it's so beautiful. I'm off to get Albert from school. I haven't heard whether or not he's had a problem, so I can only assume that's a good thing. If he was poorly, it can't be anything too bad. Sometimes though, these little bugs are worse than the big ones because they just get grouchy and temperamental for a few days and behave beautifully for everybody else and horribly at home. So let's hope it's not going to amount to that. But anyway, the sunshine, the fresh air, it all helps, makes us feel good. I've had a wonderful time with my friend. I haven't seen her for a few months, so we've been catching up and sharing stories on our children. Our teenagers are both the same age, so we've known each other for years, so we've always got a lot to natter about. She's a very, very lovely lady. So I am feeling hunky-dory. How many days in a row have I been feeling good now? This must be some kind of record. I think you should give me a sticker chart for not moaning or crying on vlog for X amount of days in a row. I definitely need some kind of award for that. Anyway, there are teenagers coming from the local school, and before they look at me like I'm stupid, I'm going to put the camera down. Cheerio! On your marks, get set, go!
That's the experiment.
His experiment is how fast he can go. Wow! Was that fast enough?
Yes.
I thought that was pretty amazing. One.
Like this.
Speak to me properly.
Please can you hold this?
1, 2, 3. Wow! Again, even higher. 1, 2, 3. Wow! Why don't you come down on the bench and see if you can jump off of the bench? cake, 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 cake. Wow! Can you try and do it without holding hands now? Yay! You're so brave! Dorothy gets very nervous about lots of little things, so whenever she has some triumphs like that, things that are worrying her, but she does them anyway, we try and make quite a big fuss out of it. So what seems like a very small achievement to somebody else, we feel is a big one for her because she's conquered a little fear, or at least a fear that she claims to have. It could just be attention grabbing and drama queen, but who cares? Something good is something good, isn't it?